winner. Dick and Favo in a stolen gray Hummer.
Me and Pace had to flee in haste, being chased.
What?
Me and Jace be boosted out of some Korean place. I get drunk and hang glide off of St. Eyes and spray paint the blank sides of all the subway train rides. I got a pit bull that eats sheep and spits wool and chews on you.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and the question is, where did this Eminem verse come from? Now, I'm familiar with a lot of Eminem music, a lot of it, not all of it though. I wonder if I should do more Eminem reactions on the channel. I felt like so many people are familiar with him. I just never really did the reactions. I think the albums that I listen to the most, or that I've heard, is Slim Shady, the first joint, right? Slim Shady EP, right? Or LP, the Marshall Mathers LP. Then after that, I didn't really listen to him like that until Relapse, Recovery, and then I heard some of Kamikaze. So I definitely missed out on a lot of Eminem stuff, but this came across my desk and this tripped me out because this Eminem, this vintage Eminem, like the Slim Shady EP, the tape Eminem, I thought I heard every verse that Eminem has, even the verse he dropped with a Thurston Howell III. The Raucous, Sound Bombing 2 verse, the verses on Infinite, even the one where he kind of went crazy, he kind of got a little, the dark tape. I've heard all those. I've never heard this verse, and I'm familiar. If you guys, anyways, let's get into this. This is kind of crazy. I'm tripping out. I've never heard this. Anyways, before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. But if you really rock with the vibe, subscribe to the channel. Here we go.
40-year-old boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Before that, that didn't work. Before that, you guys, don't forget to support the original content on the channel as we're working to, put out more original stuff. So when you support the original stuff, it allows us to put out more. Now, I'm tripping because if you guys listen to the first Eminem album, there's a couple songs where at the end he's like, Outsidaz. And he'll be like, songs of Pace One. I remember Pace One. I think Raw Digga had some type of affiliation with the Outsidaz as well. But this is crazy to me. I've never heard this verse. I'm very curious. Have you guys heard this verse from Eminem? Now, this is on a song called Macosa by the Outsidaz. So I'm just going to play the whole, I'm just going to listen to the whole song right now. I think Eminem comes in closer to the end, but I ain't never heard this verse from M before. So I thought this was crazy. Anyways, let's get into it. Let me know what you guys think. Here we go. We taking a blast to the past. Boombaye! The Outsidaz and Eminem in Macosa. So this might be like a demo for the Outsidaz. Because it sounded kind of...
I'm allowed to fuck up whenever I want.
It sounds grimy.
Whenever I want. It's just the outhouse. Yeah. Let me smoke.
Yeah, this definitely sounds like it was recorded in like a basement, like, you know what I mean? That's crazy.
I'm paid. Yeah. 95% of all y'all rappers butt. And y'all ride dick so much, y'all gon' make me nut. Yeah. You get your jaw clocked, I drag your ass for 4 blocks. Dunk your head in Clorox, use your dreads for my floor mop. Day or straight, my paper make her do a date raid. Z can't wait, I go great babe on a blank tape. Lost like Spick Night, stick you for your thick ice. Good to hit twice, before you catch me using trick dice. Go to parole off of 2 and stolen wheels. My colon holding pills, fuck taking some golden steel. I smoke leaky and black like BET. And fuck hoes raw dog till my balls catch VD. Mess with us straight up, y'all better bust.
This is definitely that 90s underground. Yeah, I mean, he says, I'm telling y'all, the 90s was crazy. If you go back and listen to some of the lyrics that were in 90s hip hop and early 2000s, it's wild.
I'm the one you never does. It's still the same as it ever was. walls. Scream y'all ain't out, y'all can rock my balls. Yeah, that you might just catch a black eye and rock for your crispy 850i. I fuck with them drugs cause it gets me high. Mama say, mama stop, mama Macosa. Yeah, been doing this rap shit since 85. Then Club put me down with the Fuji lie. It's only right, me and y'all get a piece of the pie. Mama say, mama stop, mama Macosa. 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 Mama say, mama stop, mama Macosa.
All the boys in the lobby get needles filled with poison ivy. Put them in the hospital and give them a poison IV. I crew get high much off brewing Thai skunk. It makes my style off the wall like suicide jumps. We sip lots of lick shots. It makes my hip hop bad as your lip got when I kickbox with flip flops. And get a disc jockey, 6 copies of this sloppy shit I be dying for.
He's going off. The first homie had some bars, like he was connecting his punchlines that were just like raw. I don't like the hook. The mama cop, mama say, mama cosa. I ain't feeling the hook. But the beat is just that underground hip hop that I'm used to. But I really like this dude's flow. This homie who's going here.
Piece of shit hobby, you boring like pouring dice. I'm more than hype. Bungee jumping with corners mice from tourist sites. Tongue slanger, doping, pills and coking. Lung cancer in my throat and still smoking. Now when your partner died, you got the ride to do the homicide and you shot the guy. And when you was about to cry, who got you high? So mama say, mama die, mama Macosa. Now flash the guy that don't pass the line. Leave him paralyzed and agonized. Fellas grab the thighs that's by your side. Say mama say, mama die, mama Macosa.
Business, blunt splitters, all that. Multiple musical contracts to fall back. On, set like I was Liu Kang for combat. Armed like Emmett when I rush crews. More hardcore than DMC and Crush Groove. Don't need hands to touch you. Mr. Perfect, the one you wanna rap like. The name rap fiends having their mouth like a crack pipe. Slap the fuck out you, remember us. I'm the man your father never was, or could've been. Maybe if they passed out weed in high school, I would've went. Got it down, yo. Even if you sing like Brownstone, you couldn't take the crown home. Try to call me out and get the dial tone. Pace one-up, Dick and 5-0 in a stolen gray Hummer.
Me and Pace had to flee in haste, being chased for some me and J's.
All right, here we go. We got M going off. Now, that was Pace 1. Yo, the first homie, man. I've heard him, man. The first dude on here, he's ill. He dropped some crazy bars. I think he was on the Marshall Mathers LP. I think he's also on a Master Ace album. I could be tripping, but I can't remember his name. But I remember Pace 1, too. I remember Pace 1, something from the outside. The first homie, though, his voice is distinguishable from the beginning of the song. But, all right, this is the verse. I've never heard this Eminem verse, and I'm kind of surprised because from this era, like, I just thought I heard every Eminem verse that there was because I was super on game with the M stuff. So this is kind of trippy that it's 2023. I'm 43 years old and hearing this verse for the first time. Let's go.
Try to call me out and get the dial tone. Pace one-up, Dick and 5-0 in a stolen gray Hummer.
Me and Pace had to flee in haste, being chased for some me and J's. Be boosted out of some Korean place. I get drunk and hang glide off of stained eyes and spray paint the blank sides of all the subway train rides. I got a pit bull that eats sheep and spits wool and chews on human body tissue till his stomach gets full. Skip school, barely went to class thinking shit's cool. Hit a loaded pistol under this retarded kid's stool. I had a dream I blew up with $500,000 sold and still stole a credit card, a purse, and someone's billfold. I'm from the city where the weather's always real cold and chill mode can turn into somebody getting still told. We be hanging on the block till dawn, staying spaced out like Dr. Octagon. Feeling for the beast like they Shaka Khan. Mama say, mama sigh, mama Macosa. Pace 1, slang tongue and ya. Young Z as is.
Young Z, that's who it was. Young Z was the first one. That's crazy. He's saying all of their names, but Young Z is the first homie.
Feeling for the beast like they Shaka Khan. Mama say, mama sigh, mama Macosa. Pace 1, slang tongue and ya. Young Z as is, D-U-M-Y. Bizarre kid, Loon 1 and Rob. Mama say, mama sigh, mama Macosa.
Before that, you might just get a black eye and ride for your crispy 850i. And fuck with the
All right. I'm going to stop it there because that's the end of the song. I think they're going into like a bridge or a hook. And I can't lie, the sound quality is really bad in here. But when I'm hearing the raps, I'm like, I'm wondering, like, the Outsidaz and the way Eminem was collabing with them in that moment, it almost felt like the D12 thing before D12. But I know D12 is all his homies that he grew up with, you know? But he had some type of really tight relationship with the Outsidaz because, I mean, he gave them a shout out on his first album. And so it's just like crazy. That's the one story I never really knew. I don't know his relationship, Eminem's relationship with the Outsidaz. But this is crazy to me that this is the first time I've heard that verse. And again, M has this like impeccable wordplay. Now the punchlines were pretty ill. Like I like the way he's like, hang glide, saying eyes, I feed a pit bull, and he eats wool, it's wool. Like the wordplay was phenomenal. But also like at that time, he was dropping those crazy punchlines where he's like, I ran into a gunfight with a knife to kill you and cut you so fast when your blood spilt, it was still blue. That, I remember when I heard that, I was like, yo, like what the, like, dude, like, I just remember it kind of altered the way, you know, I was already trying to push my pen metaphorically, but I just remember Eminem, like, I was like, dude, when I heard, I just don't give a, like, he was kind of loony in that voice. I don't know. There's something about the early M stuff that I just love, and it had a big impact on me, and that's why I was surprised I haven't heard this verse. And it's a tight verse, like everything from M in that moment as he led up to getting signed to Dre. I don't know if he was signed to Dre before this or after, but he was just going crazy. Like every verse stood out, and you got to think like that verse is dope now that we just listened to that I've never heard before. This one is dope now. And when did that come out? On a demo? In the 90s? That's crazy. Anyways, you guys, that's tight. I don't know. I think it's just fun to find little stuff like that. A lot of y'all might have seen this before or heard it. But I'm tripping because I'm looking at it, man. It only has like 200,000 views. And most of Eminem's like hidden verses have a gang of stuff. Oh, let's see. This is a music video I made for the Outsidaz song Macosa featuring Young Z, Slang Ton, Pace One, and Eminem. R.I.P. Slang Ton and Proof. Support the Outsidaz was a hip-hop group from Newark, New Jersey, perhaps best known through their affiliation with fellow New Jersey area rappers, the Fugees, and Detroit area rappers, D12. They consisted of Young Z, Pace One, DU, Axe, As Is, DJ Muhammad, Denzi, Loon One, DJ Spunk, Coop, Nashish, Raw Digga, yep, and the late Slang Ton, B Skills, and Yaya. Crazy. What music song? I Declare War. But this, you know, I don't even know if this song, I don't know. This is crazy. Like I said, I don't know, but I've never heard it, and I thought that was crazy, and it's super cool to see stuff you haven't heard. It's kind of like a little jewelry on YouTube. That's wild. Anyways, you guys, let me know what you think. What did I miss? What's going on here? What do you know about the Outsidaz? Shout out to them, and shout out to Eminem. All right, you guys, I'm going to ride off into the sunset. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.